It is time for our Biz Blitz, and tonight Gary Kalpam and Derrick Kinney, by the way, here in the flesh, Mr. Kinney, are here to tell you how this massive chill could make you some cold hard cash. I love these guys. In the middle of Armageddon, they'll find a way to profit. That, to me, is genius. But first, hot gadgets about to set fire, and maybe for the whole technology sector. Investors ready to gamble on the next big thing, or what they hope will be, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Tech companies, big and small, showcasing what they say will be the next big thing. Derrick, what looks promising to you?
A lot of opportunities here, Neil. First of all, the consumer wants things that are going to help their life get better or faster. One thing that we've seen is, will consumers be able to say, let me take away my phone and pay a car service extra for features in the dashboard? And companies are going to have to really convince companies to say, and consumers to say, here's why to do that. But also safety, Neil, is a huge issue right now. We've seen if people text and they drive, it's a combustible combination. But car companies who can get that recipe right, I think, will be very positioned for success. Companies I like right now, first of all, Google, Apple, they're very nimble. They can adjust very, very well to some of these technology changes going on. The car companies, though, tend to be sort of stuck in neutral. It may take them a while to really get these consumers to buy into the electronics they're pitching right now.
There is a chill in the air, but it doesn't necessarily have to put a freeze on your wallet if you put your money in the right places. So, Derrick, you say this cold winter is actually, even as frigid as it's being in these next couple of days, there is a way to profit off that.
There is. Keep in mind, many people tend to hunker down in the cold weather. They only buy the essentials, but never underestimate the power and the spending power of the American consumer. They may be snowed in, but they're certainly online buying some items right now. The losers, though, Neil, I think are the big ticket items. They're not going to buy the cars, the refrigerators, the washers and dryers. Those may get postponed for the next couple of weeks, but the essentials, the convenience store, the gas, those shopping goods that people need to eat, I think those are going to be the winners right now.
Now, this is some record cold weather we're talking about, and it might be short-lived. They say it will be short-lived, but then there's another cold front right behind it. You know, Derrick and I begin to wonder whether that says something for this winter in general, that it might be a very nasty winter, and that's the case. Do you just extend your time horizon to buy the issues you alluded to?
You know, one thing we've seen in the past is consumers may postpone some of their purchases, but they do tend to make the purchases. We've seen psychologically that people that can't spend for a while, it's almost this release of wanting to go out to the store and buy and spend money. We're going to see that built up. Right now, it's too early to tell the real impact of the economy, but if this were to go on for a month or so, we could see Q1 growth numbers lower as we see them next quarter. So let's watch it, but I think for now it's more of a short-term blip. A few more weeks could be a longer-term issue.
All right. You know what that means. It's been a while since I've even heard it. Time for our nightcap before you go to bed tonight. Our guys on what they're looking for tomorrow. Derrick, what is it?
Yeah, Goldman each week has a retail sales report that comes out. What I like about this is 2/3 of our economy is how you and I are spending our money, specifically at the retail stores. It's a really good barometer as to one big piece of the economic pie.
Is it week over week, year over year,
It's
month
week
over
over
month?
week, and it's too early right now to say how big the holiday impacted that, but over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a good sign, and the weather is going to be built into that, kind of baked into that the next couple of weeks as well. So watch that first thing tomorrow.
Real quickly, are rates going to go much higher?
I think they're going to creep higher, Neil, and we've talked about refinancing. That could be an impact as well.
We'll watch very closely, gentlemen. Thank you both very much. Have a great new year.